Painakko tuota nappia, kun mä en löyty siihen. Tyhmät valot ei vai. Niin. Hello the internet. I'm here at the outskirts of the city of Kokkola with the Bülk Velomobile, which is by the way provided by Jan and the team from velomobileworld.com. But now let's just get going. I'll explain what I'm doing here while on the move. Yeah, I have this stupid camera on my head. Now you can have first person view. Okay, so I have planned the road through city of Kokkola by only using the cycle path. So the rule is to ride only where cycling is allowed. And I want to test how the Bülk can handle all the curves and tight curves of the bike paths of downtown. I also want to test, does it make more sense to ride on road instead of bike paths? So that's why I'm riding the same road but only using roads. So this time the rule is to ride only where cars are allowed. Then finally I want to test how good is the cycling infrastructure here in this kind of small city like Kokkola. Is this suitable for velomobiles? I can already say that I'm definitely going to be faster this time, at least as long as I can ride this kind of roads where I can cruise at 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, so yeah, this is stupid because I need to go that way, but the bike path is on the other side of the road. So I have to cross here and ouch. Yeah, the turning radius is not very good. So yeah, this is one of the problems with the cycling infrastructure in this kind of small city. These bike paths are pretty inconsistent. Sometimes there might be a bike path on the road, sometimes not, and sometimes the bike path may just suddenly end or switch to other side. So not very convenient. But on the other hand, you may avoid traffic jams. The downside of riding on road is that if there's a traffic jam, you will be stuck in the same traffic jam as the other car drivers. Okay, then there's going to be a tricky intersection. How I'm going to do this? Should I push the button? I don't know. This is stupid. Okay, green light. What the fuck? If there's no one pushing the button over there, maybe I can't cross the street. Perkele. Painakko tuota nappia, kun mä en löyty siihen. Tyhmät valot ei vai. Niin. Jees. Kiitoksia. Yeah, super inconvenient. You have to sometimes press that button to activate the traffic lights. Now it didn't work because I couldn't reach the button. Stupid lights. Okay, here on this cycle path I constantly have to be careful because there are all kinds of intersections and stuff. What the hell? Right side traffic here. Now I should be going. Oh shit. Yeah, it doesn't feel very safe. This is going to be weird because I'm going over there, but the crosswalk is here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be faster here. It doesn't mean that I should ride fast, it just means that the road is more logical. It definitely makes more sense to ride a velomobile on the road instead of bike paths. Yeah, cycling on the cycle path doesn't feel very good. And now I'm supposed to go over there. This, I'm not sure if this is this a cycle path? I don't even know. Probably not. Yeah, that was definitely a pedestrian way. I wasn't allowed to cycle off there. There's no bike path, so I have to take the road. And now there is a bike path. It's closed over there. Or is it? Oh, there's just enough room for me. Yeah. Okay, now I have to turn to the right. How is this going to work? Okay, I can go. Incredible luck this time. All lights are green. I don't know how this is possible. No. I shouldn't have said that. Now I have to wait here. Probably way too long. Now I have to turn to the right. Let's see if there's a bike path or not. This is the problem because I'm not sure. Doesn't look like a bike path. No. But there is people cycling. I'll probably have to take the road here because there's no bike path sign over there. So that's probably not the cycle path. But hey, what's that? Hey, I probably need to go because there's a new bike path. They have renovated the street here. This is dedicated bike path. There's a roadwork. They are going to make more dedicated bike path over there. Here's also bike path. Now because I'm riding a bike, I can take a shortcut over here. If I can turn. So this is a pedestrian street, but I'm allowed to ride bike here. I have to ride on the road, so I have to turn left. Cobblestones are not very comfortable. Now I probably have to go over. That's probably not the bike path, or I'm not sure. This was supposed to be a bike path. So let's go here. There's probably a bike path sign, but yeah, this is a bike path. And now I should turn to the right. The ground turning radius. Yeah, just enough. Yeah, green lights.
So, how well did the Bülk handle the city riding?
The turning radius seems to be the biggest problem. I've only had one ground contact so far. Ouch.
So there's barely enough ground clearance. Cobblestones are not comfortable no matter what Velomobile you are riding. The soft suspension of this Bülk doesn't make it much better. Wide tires would help more, but those would increase the already large turning radius.
Here with this Bülk, I think the seating position is a little bit too reclined for the riding in the city, because you constantly have to be looking around. And this is definitely designed for cruising on straight roads like this one, so not the best for city riding.
So the Bülk is definitely not the best Velomobile to ride on the confusing bike paths of downtown, because of the large turning radius and maybe a little bit too laid back seating position. But on the other hand, when riding on the road, I didn't have any problems and the Bülk was working flawlessly.
Okay, the cycling infrastructure here in the city is definitely not very consistent. Drive the car, you motherfucker. Both hands off the wheel and filming. What the fuck? So in the downtown, the cycling infrastructure is definitely not very consistent. There's sometimes bike paths and sometimes not, and you kind of have to know which roads have the cycle path.
Even though I had planned the road through the city center beforehand, I still had sometimes difficulties to find the bike paths.
This, I'm not sure if this is this a cycle path? I don't even know. Let's see if there's a bike path or not. This is the problem, because I'm not sure. Doesn't look like a bike path. No. But there is people cycling. Now I probably have to go on the not sure.
So the cycling infrastructure definitely is quite confusing in downtown Kokkola. So they are building more dedicated bike paths for few streets, while all other bike paths are actually combined pedestrian ways / cycle paths. But at the moment there's only few hundred meters of those dedicated bike paths, so it basically doesn't help much. It only makes the cycling infrastructure even more confusing. So in a small town like this one, with confusing bike paths, it makes more sense to ride your Velomobile on road instead of bike path.
Yeah, the roads are definitely more straightforward compared to cycle paths, and you can be much faster here, or at least this is much more convenient to ride on road. Cycle paths are pretty annoying. There's also the problem with traffic lights. If there's those kind of traffic lights, those kind of automatic traffic lights which have sensors, they may not detect Velomobiles. But there are some things you can do. Click here and I'll show you how you can make your Velomobile to trigger those traffic lights. And see you there. Bye bye.